Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bryn. Welcome to my channel, Bulldog Cards. You can also find me at Twitter at bbowman8329. And you can find me on Instagram. My page is Bulldog Cards on there as well. I'm going to give you a little backstory of how I started in the hobby. It was in leading up to the football season of 2018. I was sitting there one day just wondering what hobby should I get started in, and I was looking for something, and I always was intrigued by sports cards. Back in the spring of 2018, when Bowman Chrome came out, our one friend Joe, you'll hear me mention him quite a bit. He has the channel Four Soft Corners. He kind of got me introduced into it a little bit then. He was always talking to us and telling us about his quite a bit collection and him ripping a lot of baseball at the time and everything like that. And then he kind of got out of it, but he sent us a message one day and said, if you guys want to take a gamble on a quick pay, try buy a box of Bowman Chrome. So my buddy Luke and my other buddy Matt, which I'll mention him quite a bit as well, you can find him on Instagram and Twitter. He's the numerical goat. He's making a lot of nice custom cards out there, so be sure you give him a follow as well. Anyway, so we got boxes of Bowman Chrome. I did open mine. I got a base Ohtani rookie. Nothing spectacular. Was fortunate enough, I pulled a rookie Bowman Chrome blue refractor of Walker Buehler auto. It was very nice. I ended up selling that card. Looking back on it now, I kind of wish I would have hung on to it because being that it gave me some sentimental value, looking back on it, being that as the first big card I pulled, in my opinion. So then fast forward, like I said, to the fall of 2018. I was looking for a hobby. Picked just randomly one day, got on YouTube. I forget what YouTube channel it was. I just typed in football card box openings, and I stumbled across a guy opening a box of unparalleled football out of 2018. So that kind of got me interested in it. My birthday was a couple weeks later, and then I had my dad and brother asked me what I wanted for my birthday. Ended up getting two boxes of Unparalleled. I ripped them open, and I got some good cards out of it. I got a Baker rookie. I remember a Saquon rookie out of it, and ended up getting a DJ Moore RPA and a Kalen Ballage RPA. Nothing spectacular, but nonetheless, what entailed from that day forward, immersed into me getting fully involved in the hobby. I do like to buy and sell quite a bit. I like to invest, but like I mentioned about my buddy Joe earlier, he's kind of geared me now towards collecting as well. So I've hung on to quite a bit amount of cards here, collection wise as well. And also too, my dad also got me into sports cards as well, because I remember seeing his collection, and he had a nice display case. He ended up having all sorts of various rookies from the 70s. He was a huge and 80s. He was a huge Dan Marino fan. Has a lot of Dan Marino rookie cards. And then the one that stuck out to me the most is one day on a whim, he just bought a box of 2000 Bowman Chrome, and he ended up pulling a Tom Brady Bowman Chrome rookie, and the rest was history there. We hung on to that quite a while and just recently departed with that one form as well. But the focus on my channel is like I said, Joe, the account holder at Four Soft Corners, he kind of started some videos up recently in the last couple months and kind of gave me the itch to do it. I always wanted to do it, never really had uh, the ambition to at the time, or the thought of doing it, but then one day I said the heck with it and decided to jump into it. But what I'm going to do today for this video is I'm just going to go over some cards. I apologize for the setup here. The lighting's pretty poor. Eventually I will upgrade to a ring light and some various other technology things to help me get better quality videos. But I want to show you this card first. I'm a big Jets fan. Back in 2018, I invested a lot in Darnold. I was fortunate enough to sell out at the right time, but I'm really pleased with how this card turned out. I ended up buying this card raw on eBay and then submitting it to PSA, and was fortunate enough that it gemmed. So I think Zach Wilson has a lot of potential. A lot remains to be seen. They do still need to put the pieces together, and you know, everybody says it's the Jets, so there's a lot of misfortune with that franchise right in the last couple of years, but hopefully we can get things turned around, and this guy will be a good piece moving forward. The next one here, I really like. These two are going to remain in my PC for quite some time. Is this Justin Herbert Orange? I bought this off of eBay as well, raw. Submitted it at 9. Overall, I like the appeal of this card. It's very nice. And everybody obviously is collecting Herbert. Looking at it though, outside of an investment standpoint of Herbert, I think the guy is a class act. He's his talent is just off the charts. And I really think he can do some great things with that franchise. Obviously the franchise is pretty tough, so it remains to be seen if, you know, he can get over the hump of winning the division and making the playoffs and winning a couple playoff games to have success. But overall, I think he's a class act, a great player, and he's going to be around for a long time. Another reason why I kind of wanted to start this video today too is I had a PSA order come back today, and I just wanted to review some of that as well. Some other videos I'm going to go over other cards in my PC that I really enjoy, but for right now I figured this video would be good to just cover a little bit of basics and go over the PSA order I received. So his first card here is a Jim Kelly rookie. It ended up getting a 7. There were some obviously flaws with it, but overall it's a nice card. I think it looks really clean in the PSA slab, the blue and the red and the white of the Bills, and obviously there's some value, sentimental value there to me and my dad. We're huge Miami Hurricanes fans, and he was a great player for the Canes. So this is actually his card. I sent it away for him to get graded, and it came back at 7. But we'll be hanging on to this one for a while. This next one is Justin Fields Orange. I ended up buying this off of eBay as well. Submitted it for PSA in this order, and it came back at 10. I was very fortunate with that. A lot remains to be seen with him. I was thoroughly impressed by his toughness in college and how well he played, and he does have some great attributes. I think right now he has a very unfortunate hand with the team that's around him and the transition in the coaching staff, but overall I think the talent's there for sure, and if he gets put in the right situation, I think the sky's the limit for him as well. This next card is a Trevor Lawrence Reactive Blue Mosaic. I bought this off of eBay as well, submitted it, and was fortunate enough to get a 10. There's not much needs to be said about Justin Field or Trevor Lawrence. He's such a generational talent, as people might say. and pure prospect, since Andrew Luck is what some have compared him to. But he's dealt an unfortunate hand last year, being with the turmoil and everything. But overall, he turned out he's going to have a pretty good career, I think, and be successful as long as they build the team around him. So there's a lot to remain to be seen about this card. It's O.J. Simpson, obviously, polarizing figure, and, you know, for not so good things. But this was in my dad's collection, and I decided to submit it for him. And just overall a 7. There was some obvious issues with it, but I just felt like I should submit it. I think a lot of his older stuff that he collected when he was younger, I feel like it would be better regardless of the grade encapsulated. So that's why I sent it off to be graded. I bought this Zach Wilson off of eBay as well, submitted it, and I was fortunate enough to get it to Gem. Overall, I really enjoyed the color matches, as you can see with these two cards here, the green on green. They really just pop to me, and I enjoy the look of them and everything. But this optic preview is really nice and is sharp. I was very pleased by this grade. I kind of was surprised it gemmed. I thought there were some issues with it, but I'm not going to complain because overall it's a clean card. And then this last one is a Justin Herbert canvas I bought off of a local kid here. He was looking to sell some of his collection, and I bought this and submitted this as well. So it ended up gemming, which I was pleased with. Overall, I can't complain about 4 gems, being that 3 of them I bought off of eBay and 1 I bought off of somebody I knew. But that's where I do most of my buying. I recently, this past year, I got into going to card shows, buying and selling at card shows. We're going to the National here in a few weeks, Joe and Matt and Matt's brother Mike. But we're really looking forward to going, so we're excited. I plan to take on some of these, the Fields, the Herbert canvas, and the Lawrence mosaic down to the National to try and trade or maybe sell. But I feel like overall, if I don't move them, I'll be happy with having them for a little bit longer, because there's a lot to remain to be seen with those guys and the talent that they have. But you might ask why I chose mosaic for some of them. I just like how the cards look. I think there's some undervalue on them with how they the color match on. Especially this year, I think the color match was top notch. Like on this Wilson I think is very sharp, and as I showed earlier on the Fields and the Lawrence, I think those two turned out very sharp as well. With the reactive blue, I think that matched up nice with the Jaguars colors, and the orange for the Fields with the Bears. But overall, I think these two cards turned out really nice. But that's a little bit about my channel for right now. I'm going to try and get some content out here in the next couple weeks a lot. I coach high school football at the local high school, so it'll kind of slow down maybe once the season starts. So I'm going to try and get a couple videos out beforehand. But I hope you enjoy my videos. And again, I'd like to shout out to my buddy Joe. He has a channel, 4 Soft Corners. He's also on Instagram as 4 Soft Corners. And I also shout out to my buddy Matt, like I said, the Numerical Goat. If you can find him on Instagram and Twitter, he's doing a lot of nice things with custom cards, and he's really churning out some nice innovative ideas with cards. And I really enjoy watching what he's putting out as well. But that's all for the first video here, and I hope to have another one here shortly. Thank you.